Hello everyone, it's me Gagan Kumar present over here to teach you physics. Let's move on to the video. Today we'll be discussing practice MCQ on the kinetic theory of gases. So in this video we'll be watching how to solve MCQ question on kinetic theory of gases. Okay, so in kinetic theory there will be many formula regarding pressure and also velocity, RMS velocity. So this type of questions we'll see. So we'll take 1 to 2 formula in mind and we will be solving many questions based on that. Okay. So now come to the video. So here in this question given the root mean square speed of molecules of the ideal gas at the same temperature are what? Some options are given here. Same, inversely proportional to square root of molecular weight, directly proportional to the molecular weight, inversely proportional to the molecular weight. So this type of options are given. Now what I actually asking here? Now asking about the mean square speed or basically root mean square speed. So remember this is the basically speed symbol V. If I am taking root, mean and square, that means basically you have to take first a square, you come this way, first take square, then mean, then take root. So that will become basically root mean square velocity. Okay, suppose there are 3 velocities there, V1, V2, V3. Okay, suppose there are 3 gas molecules are there having V1, V2 velocity. Then first what you do? Now you do V1 square, then you do V2 square, then you do V3 square, then add them divided by 3. So this is the average basically. So first you took square, then after average, this is the average basically, then divide, then after take a root. So this is called basically nothing but root mean square velocity. Okay, or you can write basically first take square, then take mean, then take root. Okay, so in this RMS square velocity, what is the formula? Now formula will be root under 3 RT by m. So here m is what? Now m is molecular weight. M is molecular weight. So here see Vrms is basically what? Now directly proportional to root T. So Vrms directly proportional to root T and Vrms inversely proportional to root under molecular weight. So remember m is molecular weight. So if temperature remains constant and this R is nothing but gas constant. So temperature constant, R constant, they are telling same temperature means temperature constant, R constant. Then what will happen? Now Vrms will be inversely proportional to the root under molecular weight. So if these two quantity are constant, then definitely it will be inversely proportional to the root under m. So here what is happening? Now here answer you can write. So Vrms is inversely proportional to the square root of molecular weight. So answer will be B. Okay. So a simple question, and remember the meaning of this Vrms. So Vrms means first there are suppose 3 molecules are there. Velocity is V1, V2, V3, first take square, then add them divided by number of molecules. So, 3 molecules, so divided by 3, that become average, then take root, so this will become Vrms. Okay. So, but here in ideal gas equation when we solve, that time Vrms will find basically 3 RT by m. So, directly this formula also remember, here R is gas constant, RMS speed basically depend on T and m. Now, we will go to the next question. Which of the following gas has, so here write this is right a maximum. So this is not minimum, remember here it is maximum RMS velocity all being at the same temperature. Now here some gases are given. So remember they are asking what? Now T is constant. If T is constant, you will see this Vrms formula. What is Vrms? Root under 3 RT by m. If T is constant, then Vrms is inversely proportional to molecular weight. So that means if a molecular weight is less, Vrms will be more. If a molecular weight is more, Vrms will be less because inversely proportional coming. So in this gases if you see molecular weight of hydrogen, so molecular weight of hydrogen will be very less. So molecular weight is less. So less molecular weight. So that's why what will happen here? Now here Vrms will be more. So that's what they are asking. What is the maximum RMS velocity? because oxygen, carbon dioxide, air more molecular weight as compared to hydrogen. So, you can write here answer is D, hydrogen. Okay. Hydrogen molecular basically will take 2 gram, right? Yes. Now, we will go to next question. Hydrogen has maximum RMS speed at NTP because of what? So, option A telling it is the lightest gas, it absorbs heat rapidly, it is good conductor of heat, it has only 1 electron in its atom. Just now you understand, if RMS speed you are telling, then it is basically 3 RT by m root. Okay. So, root under 3 RT by m, and if temperature remains constant, then it depends on the molecular weight, and if molecular is more less, then VRMS will be more. So, that means here our answer will be it is lightest gas, that is why its VRMS is more. Okay. So, now we will go to the next question. So, it is same formula again coming, easy concept only. Now, at room temperature, the RMS speed of the molecules of a certain diatomic gas found to be 930 meter per second. Now, the gas is what? So, here some options are given. Now, remember, if RMS speed is given and asking gas, then how to find this? Now, most of the time we will use basically concept of that molecular weight. So, what you do? Now, first you find RMS speed. First you find RMS speed formula. From formula you find this molecular weight. From the molecular weight you understand these gases, because for each gases your molecular weight will be different, and in RMS also you are having a molecular formula, so molecular weight formula. So, you can write here V RMS is nothing but, that is root under 3 RT by molecular weight m. Now, if I square, I will do both side, I will get V RMS square equal to 3 RT by m. Now, from here if you will find m, it will be 3 RT by V RMS square. Now, see 3 is 3 constant and R is a gas constant, it is value is not given, you can remember. So, remember in SI unity its value is 25 by 3. Okay. So, joule into mole inverse Kelvin inverse. So, 3 into 25 by 3 into temperature what? Now, they are telling room, at room temperature you can take basically at room temperature. Remember, room temperature is how much? 27 degree centigrade, that one little we will write in Kelvin. So, 27 plus 273, so it is coming how much? 300 Kelvin. So, 300 Kelvin. VRMS is how much? Now, here VRMS if you will check, it is given already 1930. So, 1930 into 1930. Okay. Now, if you will calculate this one, so you will get around how much? Definitely here 3 will get cancelled, 25 into 300 means it is around 7500, but this quantity is big. So, definitely whatever answer will come, it is less than 1. So, it is calculated, it will come basically 0.002 kg around, and if this one will see 0.002 kg, that is nothing but 2 gram. Okay. So, molecular weight how much coming? 2 gram. So, remember molecular weight 2 gram is for hydrogen. So, your answer will be what? Answer will be hydrogen gas. Okay. So, this much thing you need to understand whenever RMS velocity given and asking molecular weight, but indirectly telling some gases. So, you can understand molecular weight and gases are interconnected. Okay. Different gas, different molecular weight. Okay. So, this is the idea you are understanding. Now, we will go to the next question. Pressure exerted by a gas is what? Some options are given here, and in this option they are telling independent of density, inversely proportional to density, directly proportional to square of density, directly proportional to density. So, this type of questions they are asking. Remember, pressure exerted by a gas is how much formula basically? Now, 1 by 3 rho V square. Okay. Average you take here. Now, whenever we will calculate average pressure due to ideal gas, okay, some consideration will take, we will do the derivation, that pressure is nothing but 1 by 3 rho V square bar will come, or basically you can write also that average pressure is nothing but 1 by 3 m into n V square average. And remember, this n is nothing but, that is called number density you can tell. So, number by volume, and m is basically mass. Okay, so mass by volume is nothing but density. So here it is coming how much? That is coming basically density rho. That means what you can understand? Now pressure is directly proportional to rho. So if you check this, your answer will be option D, directly proportional to the density of the gas. Okay, pressure is directly proportional to the density of gas. So this is what you are getting this point. So remember, if you pressure formula you know from the kinetic theory, then easily you can solve this. Now come to the next. Here if you P is the pressure of the gas, then kinetic energy per unit volume of the gas is how much? So that telling P is pressure of the gas P, and kinetic energy per unit volume means you can write it is kinetic energy by V. Now find some relation between these two. Some relation between these two. Now what I can do here? Now see here. So pressure into volume is nothing but how much it is? 2 by 3 into kinetic energy. So whenever derivation we do for average pressure, after that we can calculate basically what? Now PV is nothing but 2 by 3 kinetic energy. Now from here I can write P equal to 2 by 3 kinetic energy by volume. So I can tell here P equal to how much? 2 by 3 kinetic energy by volume, or I can tell kinetic energy by volume is nothing but 3P by 2. 3P by 2. So we will check options. So P by 2 P and 2P cannot be answer. So answer will be 3P by 2. Okay. So remember this formula. So here pressure into volume is nothing but 2 by 3 Ke, or sometimes write RT for 1 mole of gas, RT equal to 2 by 3 Ke, or K equal to 3 by 2 RT, like that also write. So this is what you are getting from here. So pressure and kinetic energy relation. Now come to next. At a given volume and temperature, the pressure of gas varies inversely as its mass, varies inversely square of the mass, varies linearly mass, and independent of mass. Now understand. So pressure is what basically I told 1 by 3 rho V square average, or 1 by 3 mn V square average. So like that you can write. So if we check, this pressure is directly proportional to density, and also pressure is directly proportional to what? The mass. So you can tell pressure varies directly to the mass, but here directly were not mentioned. They mentioned linearly word. Linearly means also directly. So that means pressure linearly means directly proportional to mass. So here what is happening? Here option C, pressure is varying linearly with the mass. So that will be your answer, option C. Now we will go to the next question. At the same temperature, the ratio of energy per gram mole of oxygen and hydrogen gas is how much? Okay. So remember what they are telling, the ratio of energy per gram mole. Remember basically kinetic energy you take here. Suppose energy is how much? Now energy is nothing but, that is here 3 by 2 okay RT. You can write this one. So just now I told PV equal to 2 by 3 kinetic energy. From there you can find energy nothing but 3 by 2 RT. That means your energy of the gas molecule depends on temperature, directly proportional. Okay. That means if you change the temperature, then only energy can change, because R is a constant, that is called universal gas constant, and R value already I mentioned. So this is a constant, this is also constant. So energy only depends on T. So if the temperature changing, then energy can change. So in this case what will happen? As same temperature means T equal to constant for oxygen also, for hydrogen also. So that's why energy O2 by energy H2 will be how much? Now same, so it will be 1. So ratio will be 1. So this will be your answer. So ratio will be how much? 1. Okay. So this is what you are understanding from here. At same temperature, this thing is happening. Now come to the next point. RMS velocity of a particle is Vrms at a pressure P. If pressure is increased 2 times, then what will be RMS velocity? So here some option given: 2 Vrms, 3 Vrms, 0.5 Vrms and Vrms, like that options are given. Now understand Vrms when we calculate, that time what we tell? Now root under 3 RT by M. Okay. So here if we will check Vrms expression, we here temperature and molecular weight basically coming. So no pressure dependence, that means either you pressure change from P to 2P. Okay. So there will be no change in Vrms of a gas. So it depends on the particularly temperature. That means if constant temperature is there, then it will not depend on the pressure and all. So Vrms will be same. So here also Vrms, here also Vrms. So answer you can tell option D is the correct answer. Okay. So whatever formula you are doing under Vrms and here pressure, average pressure of the gas. I will go to the next question. So here Vrms question this one. Now here they are telling that mean translational kinetic energy per unit volume E and the pressure P of a perfect gas are related how much? So here some options are given. Okay. Now remember the same formula again. So kinetic energy what? Now kinetic energy basically what I can write? I can write 3 by 2 PV, 3 by 2 PV, or you can write pressure equal to 2 by 3 kinetic energy by volume. So here if I write kinetic energy by volume, so how much you are getting? I am getting 3 P by 2. Okay. But here what they are asking? Now they are asking pressure in terms of E and V. So if I want to find pressure, definitely 2 I will bring this side. So it is kinetic energy. Remember kinetic energy I am writing K dot E by volume equal to nothing but P. Okay. If we kinetic energy will consider only E, so it is nothing but 2 by 3 E by V into P. So your answer will be what? Answer will be 2 by 3 into E by V. So 2 by 3 into E by V. Okay. So this is your answer B. So this will be correct answer. So same formula here again coming. So your mean translational kinetic energy per unit volume is nothing but in terms of pressure, and in terms of pressure you can find it is how much? 3 by 2 PV P. Then that one you can change it and you can get the answer. Okay. So answer B will be correct. So that's all for today class. So next we will be seeing some more questions based on kinetic theory of gases. Okay. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe Vidya Lakshmi NEET Academy YouTube channel. Thank you very much. All the very best.